Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lakena Holmes, and I will be doing a presentation on social media use in the workplace. This recording will be short, however, very informative. For today's agenda, I would like to talk about the most important factors of social media and using it in the workplace. I will touch bases on topics like social media, reason why social media in the workplace can help employees, pros of using social media in the workplace, cons of using social media in the workplace, statistics from research about employees, using social media in the workplace, managing social media in the workplace, and social media and the workplace. My first slide is named social media. Social media in the workplace can be helpful to employees. Some businesses ban the use of social media in the workplace because employees are using it regardless of the job policy. Pew Research Center reported that 77% of workers use social media in the workplace. Companies need to focus on how to channel social media, use it to benefit employees. My second slide is called Reasons Why Social Media in the Workplace Can Help Employees. It enables employees to make and support professional connections. Through social media, employees can strengthen the professional relationships with individuals outside the company. Social media can also help solve a work issue. It builds and strengthens relationships between coworkers. It can also help employees find information relevant to the job. My next slide will be continued for the reasons why social media in the workplace can help employees. It can also help them discover new information applying to the job. It's great for recognizing employee accomplishments internally and externally. Social media can also boost organizational productivity. My next slide is named Pros of Using Social Media in the Workplace. The pros of using it in the workplace is to empower employees. It encourages and eases communication for them. Recent studies have shown that social media actually boosts productivity and retention. And employers have the ability to analyze internally company trends, consolidate employee skill sets, and find potential leaders hidden behind the scenes. My next slide will continue with pros of using social media in the workplace. The pros of using it in the workplace can be a powerful tool to prospect and develop existing business. It helps extend businesses' network and helps them connect with people in large organizations. Businesses can gain valuable insight into clients' businesses that may have taken them weeks or months to discover. My next slide is named Cons of Using Social Media in the Workplace. The cons of using it in the workplace is that social media at work can increase cybersecurity. Hackers can commit fraud, launch spam, and even launch company-wide viruses. When considering social media in the workplace, it's important to understand the potential negative risks. The next slide is named Statistics from Research about Employees. About 88% use at least one social media site for personal use. 50% post messages, pictures, or videos in social media about employer often or from time to time. 39% have shared praise or positive comments online about employers. 33% post messages, pictures, or videos about employer in social media, often or from time to time, without any encouragement from employer. 16% have shared criticism or negative comments online about employer. Also, 14% have posted something about employer in social media that they wish they hadn't. The next slide is named Managing Social Media in the Workplace. Organizations need to come up with a way to monitoring social media in the workplace. Once the organization determines its approach on allowing or not allowing social media at the workplace, it's important to communicate employer behavior or rules. Writing policies and procedures will help keep employees aware and on the same page to help maintain consistency in practice. The next slide is named Using Social Media in the Workplace. Using social media in the workplace, depending upon the goals of the organization and the results of your preliminary research, that is how you determine which platforms your company should be using. There are a lot of social media channels. My next slide is named Social Media and the Workplace. Social media influences and permeates many aspects of daily life for Americans. A Pew Research Center survey of 2003 American adults conducted September 11th through 14th and September the 18th through the 21st in 2014 found out that social media plays some role in the lives of many American employees. But the roles are not always clear-cut or positive. Continuing to the next slide, we're still talking about social media and the workplace. The survey asked Americans who are employed full or part-time, how do they use social media while on the job? 34% use it to take a mental break. 27% connect with friends and family. 24% support professional connections. And 20% get information that helps them solve problems. The next slide, we're still continuing with social media and the workplace. 17% learn about individuals they worked with. 12% ask work-related questions outside their organizations. And 12% ask such questions of people inside their organization. This is now the end of my slide and at the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me. As always, thank you and have a nice day.